Hi there, my name's Whitney and I work at Central Coast Council. I work in the community education team where I teach people all about litter. Now, you might remember what litter is, but if you're new here, litter is anything that doesn't go in the bin but should. Litter can be all sorts of different things. It can be cardboard, or it could be rubber bands, it could be small bits of plastic or foil, or it could be plastic bottle cap lids. Why are these things bad for the environment? Well, one, they make it a little bit less exciting when we go outside to play. No one wants to play around litter. But they're also actually really bad for our wildlife, both in the water and on land. Now, why is it bad for them? Well, sometimes animals mistake litter for food. So they might try and eat through paper bags or cardboard, and they ingest this instead of the food. And this is really bad for them and it can make them really sick. So what could we do with these items instead of littering them? Well, cardboard, if it's had food in it, we should put it in our red bin. But if it's clean, we can put it in our yellow lid recycling bin. Other things like rubber bands should go in the red bin. The same for little bits of plastic or foil. But what if we made something really cool with these items instead? I know what we could make. A guitar. How does that sound? I think that's going to be pretty exciting. So what you'll need is a cardboard box. I've got a takeaway box here, but if you don't have a takeaway box, you could use a cereal box at home instead. You'll also need some rubber bands. Now, if you don't have any rubber bands at home, you could use some old hair bands instead. You'll also need some cardboard that's soft enough that you can roll it up. Now, if you can't roll up your cardboard, you could use something like, I don't know, a paper towel roll once all the paper towel's been used off of it. You'll also need some scissors, so make sure you ask permission and get some help when you're using these. And you'll also need a texter. Now, again, make sure you get permission to use this because you don't want to get in trouble at home. Lastly, you'll need some sticky tape. Okay, so how do we go about making our guitar? Well, we'll need our box and we'll need to trace a circle on the front. This is where our strings are going to go across. We'll also need to take our cardboard. So I've got some that I could roll up, but I've also got a paper towel roll I've cut in half. So you need to place that on top of your guitar like this and trace around it again. So you should have a circle on the top and on the side of your box. So now you'll need to get scissors. I've already done this bit, but you need to get your scissors and cut out your circles. So make sure you get some help when you're doing this because we don't want you to hurt yourself. So what you'll need to do next is grab your roll and put it in top of the hole you've cut out. Get some sticky tape and tape it inside so that your roll sticks inside your guitar. You can also put some around the top as well. You might need help with this because it's a little bit tricky. Now, once you've done that, you can take your rubber bands and really get to making your guitar. So you need to grab your rubber band and wrap it around and line up your strings so that they're nice and even. Can you remember how many strings guitars normally have? I think it might be 6. So let's use 6 rubber bands. If you don't have 6 at home, just use however many you've got. One more. Now, if you want, you can use a little bit of sticky tape and secure the bands to the back, but I'm not going to worry about that. So you could also make this a little bit more exciting by using some textures or some paint to colour in your guitar and design it however you want. Have a play on your strings and see what cool music you can make with your guitars at home. If you do make this item, please let us know by taking a photo and tagging it with hashtag #keepthecoastclean so we can see your awesome creations. Thanks for coming along and learning all about litter and how to keep the coast clean and making a fun guitar in the process. Thanks, and I'll see you next time. Bye.